All right. Here we go. Here we go. Pitter patter.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Pitter
Hello.
patter. Yo. What's going on, Derek?
Moss Giants.
Moss Giants.
Hell yeah.
That's a good deal. That's a good deal.
All my homies love Moss Giants.
Do they now?
Well, I kill lots of them. Although I should probably do some smithing.
Look at. I just found an absolute legend. Hold on a second. Look at this legend. He is wearing the Zami book. I think it's a Berserker helm, a Glory, and the Void top and bottom. That's a fucking sick one, dude. What a legend.
It
Shout out
sounded
to
normal.
you, Kaiser13. That is a legend right there. A hero is being born in front of our eyes.
Well, says the guy running past him with a leather body and a queef.
Yeah.
I guess at least your gear
Are you live?
doesn't inches.
What's up?
Are you live?
Yeah, I am.
Let me hop in.
How's that bone crossbow hitting, bud?
Honestly, not the worst.
Oh, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Not great.
Actually, 8th hour of Black Demons.
Yeah,
Did you get a Black Demons task?
I did. Yeah, that's brutal.
So a couple questions here.
Yeah.
Am I turning all of the bars that I have into
Dart tips, I
Arrow.
believe. Dart tips if you can. No, you can't do dart tips, right? You can only do arrow tips.
I mean,
No, I'm saying he
I-
can't make them. You can fletch them, but he can't make them. I can only
yeah,
make them,
right. Arrow tips would be fabulous.
Arrow tips would be good.
actually doing fletching?
Dan is
I
for the
have
time
one,
being.
yeah.
I also have 31 fletching. I have to get to 55 though.
I'm sure I
Oh.
need it for something.
What are you smithing?
What am I smithing?
Yeah, like what bar?
It'll be steel.
Steel. Okay.
How many bars do you have, Derek?
Well, I have 239, but I also have 700 iron ore and 400 coal.
I have a fuckload of coal. If you want more coal.
Yeah.
Next
I have
time I bank.
160 more iron ore in my inventory and 67 more coal.
Sounds like Derek's doing nothing but smith tonight.
It sounds like a lot, but it's actually probably like 15 minutes of smithing.
Well, I'm saying just the bars alone. It's
a
one
long
bar
time.
at a time.
My run to his furnace is awful.
Oh, that's true. You don't have an easy one.
What is your furnace?
Ardogner. You whip up the old map. So I bank
Yeah,
in North.
Hold on.
Ardogner.
Let me pull this up real quick. Let me pull this up.
I already know it by heart.
I know,
It's a
but
ter-
I need to experience
Yeah,
this.
you need to show it.
So your best furnace is you bank here or here,
north. I bank north
bank north.
and run all the way down to that furnace that's just south.
Oh, fuck! That
So it's
sucks.
great. Which is where I bring up a point of, can I just superheat the bars? We have a shit ton of nature runes.
I say absolutely.
Alright.
But I'm not the guy who makes the nature runes, so.
I mean, so I also did have a thought, which is Derek has free rune crafting. We don't control what he makes, but he can rune craft with every essence we get.
Yeah.
Because he has
Okay.
ZMI. And I made so many body runes that he can bank with that we're kind of J chilling with it, you know?
I just have
Okay.
to get the quest done for lunars.
Do you need
Well, then my
lunars for
personal
ZMI?
opinion.
Well, you need it for the teleport.
Yeah, it's how
Which is basically the only way to actually do it.
Yeah.
Because I also will not have pouches, remember?
Ooh. Yeah, true. But I mean, if maxes go with it, I totally think using superheat is a good
Yeah,
use of
that's fine.
runes.
I mean, it will speed it up by... I don't even know how much.
Yeah, and you get magic XP. What's your magic level sitting at?
56, which I do need to push up to 77 in the near future.
Yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Why are we killing birds with stones?
We're still
Should I
gonna
s-
have a shit ton of nature runes.
Yeah.
Or should I say 2 imps, 1 rune?
That's a good one, buddy.
Thank you so much. 1 guy, 1 jar, and then the jar broke.
Don't be doing that, please. Please. Dan, what are you working on? Derek's superheating.
I am going to be killing sulfur naguas
Naguas.
for the next only 30 minutes or so until I get 60 attacks so I can equip that sword you bought.
Ooh.
Oh, you bought an obby sword?
Yeah, I did. I bought him the sword. What else did we do? Did we accomplish anything else? We sold a bunch of chaos runes. Not actually. We sold like maybe a third of our chaos runes for it.
Yeah, third.
What do we use chaos runes for?
The only person
I
who
just-
would use them is me for this task. So
God, I just out an iron ore, 2 iron ore.
trying to
We're off to a
superheat.
swimming start.
It's trying to superheat, and you're alking the ore. God damn. What a waste. What a waste.
That's what I would have just kept to myself.
Well, I just figured I'd let you guys know.
I appreciate that.
appreciate that.
A black sword and malicious ashes. At least this task will give me some prayer XP. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's a great update when they made those ashes scatterable for prayer XP. Fantastic update. 10 out of 10.
Ashes are decent.
You know what's decent? Getting 75k XP an hour at base 60s on an iron. That is so decent.
Nice.
It is nice.
I get terrible XP.
Black demons, buddy.
And for all the future Mauritania and Varlamore locked Iron Men that are going to be out there, I can't suggest getting these sulfur blades and coming to the tombs or whatever. Oh my God! I just got another pair of sulfur blades. So who would like one?
Me.
They're pretty useless to me.
Yeah, they are pretty useless to everybody but me.
But I do want a pair if you get another one, just to have in my bag. 'Cause they look cool.
So what were you saying about silver blades, pal? Before you were rudely interrupted.
Oh yeah, sorry. I got excited because I saw something on the ground, which is a very rare sight in this game mode. But no, I was just saying, any early game Iron Man who wants to train melees really quick, can't suggest enough. Getting 48 Slayer, coming to the Moons of Peril site, getting yourself some of these sulfur blades, and then killing the sulfur naguas because they have flat armor. So as long as you hit once, you're hitting at least a 4. And these hit twice in one attack, so it's fantastic XP.
Decent enough. Decent enough. It's gotta be better than black demons in the Edgeville dungeon, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but don't crash my world. I do see a lot of people using the dual Makalikas. Why do they have to make everything so goddamn hard to pronounce from this update, though?
I don't know.
Because you're in Varlamore.
Sunshine Kingdom.
Yeah, can't they just be like the Venus Pounders? Why do they have to be the dual Makalabel? Like, these guys like planets. Just make them something I can pronounce.
What did you just say, motherfucker?
I think they should be called the Venus Pounders instead of the Dual Makalitas.
You know, I can kind of see the reasoning behind not naming them the Venus Pound.
Oh, explain to me what's the reason, because I can't think of any negative.
Use your imagination.
Yep. And you just took the words right out of my mouth. You took the words right out of me mouth, my friend.
Question is, did I get them? Oh no, I am actually dry on these things.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, huge.
33 Smith.
Ooh. 33 smithing. You only need to get that bad boy to 70, right?
Something like that.
You're almost halfway there, dude. 2 more levels.
Really, the
Yeah.
goal is 74.
Oh,
Ultimately, that's
74.
adding bolts.
Well, you don't need to worry about getting there, because I will have to get, or I will be able to get there a lot easier. Especially once we start getting, like, more Slayer drops. And if you can actually do Slayer. Which I think you have to do Slayer.
And I do have to. We have to give me some way to do Slayer.
Yeah.
Lamperuski.
I think lamping to 69 would actually take 10 years.
I mean, I
hours.
can't even guess how long it would take.
Yeah, I think Slayer is fine. If you come to a cow fight task, we'll just work around it.
I mean,
What if the Varlamore Zaya and Mauritania guy gets a cave bug task? Can we work around that?
No. You have a way to train Slayer, Derek does not.
Fuck, he doesn't.
I
We
don't.
already said. Well, my way is it's my way is cheeks.
But it's a way to do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, I'm doing all the bullshit to give me every opportunity to be able to do it legit.
Yeah.
And if you can do it legit, perfect. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
What is the actual odds? Like 1 in 15?
It's
1 in
not.
10?
It's the highest weighted task she has.
I know it's the highest weighted task, but
I don't know how Slayer tasks work with weighting and all that. I mean, I guess
You
if
add
you
all the weights up, you divide weight of this
task by
divided by weight of
yeah.
the whole thing. I can't
Alright.
imagine they complicated it any more than that.
so I'm gonna run the quick statistics. Who are you going to? Neve.
Neve.
Yeah,
But
you
there's
have to make
a
sure you're
there's a
aiming for the
lot of
one that you-
yeah. There's a
Alright, we
lot
need
of
to figure something out because whenever Max talks, I cannot hear Derek at all. Let me see. Max, you're going down in volume on my side, buddy.
sounds good.
Can you try it now?
Derek.
I was saying that
There we go.
you can't account for the tasks that I can't be assigned,
Right.
which is most of them.
Can you be assigned black demons?
Yes, you can.
I believe so, yeah.
Can you do black demons?
Yeah, you just have her the
You can,
dungeon.
right? Oh yeah, right. Let's just hit the whole squad killing black demons at the same time.
What are you killing them for? Just fun?
Yeah, that would just be for shits and gigs. I just like getting bad XP.
Killed 5 of them. That's pretty good.
You're 5. I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. What's the task?
Not that many.
How many's not that many?
Oh, big level.
No, 119. Like I said, not that many.
Could be worse.
Yeah, it could be 120. And I don't think it can be any worse than that.
I mean, they do have, if I'm not mistaken, they have a very good chance at giving Laren's keys. You can get the rune chain from them, which wouldn't be bad. Because that's going to be your,
Mercy is so good.
that'll be your best plate body, pretty much.
Yeah.
Until we get, that doesn't degrade until we get bandos. No, Derek, your
Well.
best is not that. Your best
Oh,
is fighter
no.
torso.
I have the best of the best.
Yeah, you have the fighter torso.
That one's on me. That one's on me.
I also get void, so I guess it's just Daniels. Fuck.
Void is pretty good, yeah.
That's something I need.
I mean, right now, none of us have anything better than that, which is honestly kind of depressing.
I
But-
mean, I could very easily just go get a torso. I just don't really want to.
I'll do it with you. I mean, obviously not on this one,
Yeah.
but
Are you gonna force screen it, and I'll be the other one?
Oh, speaking of doing stuff together, Derek, we were thinking sailing, right? Sailing is something that we could potentially just do together based on how it's going, because they made that new island, and we could probably just say that was outside the scope of what the fuck we were planning. So that could be just something all of us can do.
I haven't seen anything about sailing, so.
I haven't tested it. Have you, Derek or Dan?
yeah, I've tested it. Do
What
you guys
else?
want spoilers?
Yeah, give us some sailing spoilers.
All right, looks like as of right now, but remember this, they just made this is the alpha, so it's like 5% out at the moment. It looks like they're creating a new island called the Pandemonium, which is kind of by Tutorial Island.
Okay.
And that's going to be the starting location of the quest to unlock the skill. So that's kind of where we're all going to have to go anyway. And one of the things about this series that we came up with is that no, we're not hard locked out of doing a skill, right?
Yeah.
So I think we could all go to that area and get our boats and stuff. And then, I mean, for sailing, I think the oceans should be fair game for us.
Yeah.
Max and I had talked about that. Like, no, you can't dock our ship at locations that we can't go to, but I feel like we should be able to go into the oceans.
Like there's
That's my
there's that theorized PvP aspect of it, right? I think that would be pretty good to do together.
I don't think we can get anything from it, but I mean,
It'd just be fun.
it would be fun.
I mean, I'm good with that.
How'd you feel about the playtest? Because I think you said you did it, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, I didn't do very much of it. I'm only level 12, but it seems, I mean, personally to me, it seems like a good skill. I enjoyed it, and my entirely favorite part about that playtest was the fact that people were actually role playing. Like people were pretending to be pirates, and people were parking their boats along the docks and chatting with each other, and they were having parallel parking tests for the voters. Like that's what I want to see with this skill, man.
Yeah, a
They're
little,
being
little
nerds. That's awesome.
Yeah.
a little bit of community.
And you know what else was crazy about that playtest alpha right now?
What was?
You start off, the only skills you have trained are construction, you have like 12, and then smithing you have like I think 30, because you need that to like build your boat.
Mm-hmm.
There are people who are walking around that area maxed, and I don't know how they did that. I would love to know. I would wish somebody could tell me why some people are max combat in the alpha playtest world, because it is not boosted experience. So, and one guy had a shadow. I don't know how they're getting this stuff.
They're doing nonsense in the fucking beta. That's what I'm talking about.
Speaking of the Shadow Max, can you get me one of those?
Oh yeah. Let me just get on that.
I want to boost up my DPS for magic.
Okay, real talk, speaking of the shadow. I think we already established this a long time ago, but we're allowed to raid with Max, right? In Tombs?
No. I think I have to do Tomb solo. There was something that we said. Maybe. I don't know.
I thought we were doing like Swampletics rules where the guys just have to wear the same gear as you.
We could, but I think soloing Tombs would be easier. The one we were talking about was Royal Titans because that is a duo boss. Like, you can solo it, but it's not meant to be soloed. It's one of those things.
So I have to solo TOB.
Yes. No. Yes.
It's not realistically soloable.
Yeah.
Tombs is like actually just easier to do solo.
Yeah. Cox, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's solo, duo, it scales up with each one, so I think solo's also probably easier. Tombs is designed to be done with the team. So I think Tomb.
I got nothing.
Alright. Sailing raid.
If there's a sailing raid and it's on the new location and we decide that we can all be there.
I think if it's not, personal opinion, if there is a raid that comes along on an island for sailing, I think it's Derek's. I have a raid, you have 2 raids, Derek has 0.
Yeah, so one thing I really think that we need to figure out about sailing is there's going to be a bunch of really tiny islands, and I don't really know what those are for yet. I don't even think they necessarily know what it's for yet.
So that's
like,
what
are those
I'm
islands going to be like places that you absolutely have to go to? So one thing about the sailing thing that they gave us was the contracts where you're basically just sailing back and forth between ports carrying cargo.
Mm-hmm.
The bounties, which is where you're going to the ocean and finding some monster that you have to kill.
Okay.
And then they were doing like the AFK thing where you're just like mining shipwrecks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the one other thing that they were showing, with the exception of the Barracuda trials, which I really don't like, which is like running through an agility course when on the water. That's not my favorite thing. But the other thing that they were showing was like charting, where you have to like go to certain locations and basically like look through your telescope to like mark it down into your book and get XP.
Okay.
So I would love to know, like from our perspective, are these islands just like things like that, or are we gonna have to come figure out like
I think
what islands is everybody getting? Because if you go to that map, dude, there are so many new islands.
I think that's it. So if there's massive content on there, we have to break it up. If it's just like little bullshit islands that you just spot and like there's oak trees on it and it's part of the skill, I think it's just part of the skill, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think
it sounds like you're gonna need to use all of them from what you're saying. But I mean, if you have to use them for the skill, it's like
it's part of the skill.
I don't think you have to use that. Like, I wasn't forced to do any of that charting, and there is some charting stuff where it's like one of the things in the playtest was see what the wizard's tower looks like from the west, right? Well, technically that's Max's zone, but you're technically in the ocean, right? So it's weird.
I mean, if you're seeing what something looks like from the west, you're not on that thing, right? You're just looking at it.
True.
International waters.
Exactly.
Oh, Derek, I was telling Max earlier, one of the coolest things about the sailing that I liked was that they named all the oceans and all the bays and all the gulfs and stuff. And there's a joke in there about like the Gulf of Sarum, and everybody was saying how this should be named the Gulf of Mistalin or something like that. I was pissing myself.
Well, that's decent.
Yeah, there were lads from the Sarum Navy and lads from the Mistalin Navy arguing about whose gulf it is. That's why I was just hype as hell watching that. Okay, so now that I'm talking, you guys, Max, you can throw away everything I said about the skill was slow, because now I'm realizing I was just sitting there watching these guys do a performance for probably 50% of that.
Well, that's what you like to see, buddy. That's what you like to see. 35
hard
Smith.
So, we're just flying through the levels here.
Wow. Yeah. Magic, Slayer, smithing, attack. Wow. Look at these lads go.
You could tell we had a bunch of gamers in this squad.
You're already maxed in no time.
I tried to do the quick math in my head of what 2277 times 3 was, but I could not get it.
Don't ask me.
Oh, this is a good day. Count check, my boy. What skill are we thinking? Ooh. Agility, I'm kind of not worried about anymore.
Did you get 0 rune items from the ref grind?
Yes.
You
Oh,
get the
that's
rune kite.
disgusting.
No, I got the rune war hammers and rune kite shields. My bad. But not plate legs.
The lack of plate legs is quite unfortunate.
Yeah, that really sucks. Because I'm almost level 60 attack. I would love to try to send the moons right now, but I'm not doing an Addy. I'm not even going to try to kill Blood Moon and Addy. Just a waste of my time.
Yeah, probably.
Derek, you still on the Moss Giants grind? Or, like, after all your smithing?
Got plenty of mouse giants still to kill.
I wonder if ogres would be good for you. I wonder what ogres actually drop.
I think nothing.
Hey, Derek.
Well,
Why don't you just go kill Cyclopses and get Max Knight Dragon Defenders?
Oh, true.
Oh,
What are
True.
you doing?
What are we doing, Derek? What are we thinking?
they literally just have like it's the same drop table as Moss Giants, pretty much.
Yeah,
What does?
ogres. What about the gnome terror bird things? Do they have a drop table?
I don't think so.
Like the new ones?
Terror birds, they drop terror bird wings.
Is that it?
That is it. They don't drop much. They
Probably
don't
not gonna do those.
they don't be dropping much, but they drop. They drop.
That is one of the drops of all time.
That is a drop, I guess. Chaos runes, that's Tockle, not bad.
Because you're Slayer level 1?
Yeah, he has not touched it because he can't get attacks from Neve, and Neve gives him the best chance, I believe.
Yeah. And who has Toriel?
Me.
Derek does.
Okay, so you actually have, but Toriel's bad. Toriel has a really bad chance.
Teriel's a coin flip, it's 50-50.
Yeah. But at least there is a 50-50, right? So
Yeah, it's
If
if he pulls the shit, there's a 50-50.
But the bitch of it is that what you really need is to get 7 tasks in a row, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I do have a workaround that we can do. I think I thought of one. So if Derek gets a task from Toriel that he cannot do, I think he should be allowed to partner slay it with me, and I have to do the task for him.
Doesn't we have to do? He has to kill 50 of them though, or 50% or something. Not 50%, but there is a certain
He has to
percentage
be.
of them that you
I
have
thought
to
he just
kill.
had to be in range of
I
me.
think they changed it because there was people just like botting the skill like crazy. I could take a look though, but because we had already considered this for me,
No, I
right?
think. Let me. Yeah, it seems. I think we have to do it beforehand, like declare it a partnership or something. It seems really goofy. Like it's so convoluted that nobody actually does it anymore.
Yeah, there's not really any reason to do it actually. Unfortunately.
I mean, we can just say I have to kill them with him. Makes it easy enough, you know.
Is it just the wilderness that you have to get 5 tasks before you get points?
Every master.
It is every, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there you do what you do need 7 in a row, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
Odds are not great, but if I remember looking correctly,
It's so difficult to fucking calculate what he can get.
so he can get.
Wait, can't you get assigned SARS? Or no, you need to have the I need to unlock that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can't do that. Abyssal demons can't do that. Black demons,
He can get.
yes.
He can get.
Bloodveld he can get. Fire giants,
He can
Well,
get.
Calphite.
It's like I can't get blood velds because it's what 50 slayer.
50, you're right. Okay, no Bloodvelds, that's right. You're not getting assigned Slayer bosses, you're not getting assigned Araxites, you're not getting assigned Dagonoths. You can get Hellhounds.
Is there a
I'm
slaver?
almost to 60.
Is there a Slayer
I'm
level for
almost to 60.
Aviancies?
No, but you need to unlock the
them.
yeah. I'm like 3 minutes away from getting 60 attack, and once I do that, I'm gonna park this account and actually make an Excel sheet to calculate the odds of you getting the streak, just to depress us all.
The best case scenario, he doesn't need to get 7. He needs 200 points. That's the real bastard.
Well, once you get it, I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying, but is it 200?
200 to block.
It's 100.
Holy shit.
I thought is it 100?
Yeah.
I thought it was 2. Alright, I was wrong.
200 is still pretty brutal. 100, I mean. Well, not real. I mean, no, it's not in normal. In normal Slayer, 100 Slayer points is not bad. But in this.
Derek's going. He's going to get the legendary run of Hellhounds, Sukwas, Hellhounds, Sukwas, Hellhounds, Sukwas, Calfight, 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 Calfight.
Yeah, it's a brutal way to have to do slaying. Because, truthfully, and I mean, don't get me wrong, this is just shooting myself in the foot here. I think that if we're gonna make an exception, which is something we're gonna have to do if I roll bad, the punishment has to be way worse than you have to kill them with me.
Yeah, true.
That's completely breaking the account.
True.
It has to be something bad that we have to do.
Well, what sucks?
What if, ready for this one? What if you recoil a hit of the thing, and that's how you have to kill them?
My gosh. I have to use recoils?
Because you actually you can and you don't gain XP. So that's the punishment, right? You shouldn't be like worst case scenario is you get you're level 1 and you get a Cal fight task and it takes you to like 20 Slayer, right? That's like super shit.
Yeah.
Well,
But
that's
if
if he
you
gets. So it's not really a cow fight task is the problem, because he will coin flip the task, right? If he gets a cow fight.
Either way, the cow fight task won't be done.
Yeah.
It'll be whatever I got from Turiel.
so Turiel gives no Slayer points. So you don't get a benefit from that.
What resets your task if I have to go to Turiel? So
Right, it does. I mean that's a punishment in itself, but you also don't get the points benefit from going to Turiel, right? He gives 0.
Well, it starts your
Okay.
streak, so you'd have a streak of 1 when you go back to.
Yeah, I know that,
So
but
we
I'm
should-
also
we
saying
should
in
actually
addition,
make-
I don't think he gives points for
We
completing a task.
should make a decision here, which is. Oh. Oh, hello.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Hello.
Oh, is that their special drop?
It could be.
So, the Black Demons is one of the monsters that came out when membership first came out. It was like one of the cool new things you could kill if you were a member. And I was trying to figure out what in the world was the special drop, because I know there was, because all the monsters back then had one.
Yeah.
So maybe it was the Rune Two-Hander, because that was probably like the strongest thing back in the day, right?
It was the best in slot weapon because people didn't understand like swords and shields. They just knew it hit the highest number.
Yeah, I wonder if that was the first monster that dropped it.
What were you saying about these coming out with membership?
Yeah, the Black Demons were one of the monsters that came out when membership was first released. It was
Really?
crazy. Like, yeah, they were just like, yeah, membership's out. Go ahead and give it a try. And they threw these bad boys down the Taverley dungeon.
Really?
They had a bunch of rune items. Yeah, I remember seeing a video about a guy saying that like before they came out, like there's only like 1 or 2 people in the entire game that could smith rune. So these were pretty decent upgrade to that.
Interesting.
Those 2 people were pissed.
Oh yeah.
They had an infinite money glitch.
Yep.
Big level, actually big level.
Oh, very nice level.
Base 60 melees for your boy. And that's perfect timing, like exactly perfect timing, because I have 4 prayer points left and no more potions.
Super decent.
What are you laughing at? You chuckle fuck.
You know the Theron Scepter, right?
They're on Scepter, okay?
Yeah. There's a guy next to me whose name is Theron These. Like Theron These. I love that shit. Are you still superheating dirt?
No, I'm not superheating now. I'm smashing these bars against an anvil.
Well, I got great news for you.
You got me more coal?
I do got you more coal, and I got you more iron ore. I also got you some silver, tin, copper, and mithril.
Leave silver ore, because I think silver ore is sellable. I think that's worth selling if I'm not mistaken.
We do want to keep some of it for jewelry.
I have like 200 silver bars or something, 80 silver bars.
Well, y'all keep whatever y'all wants to keep.
I'll let you know when I
put it
bank
in
it.
storage.
Max, you said you also have a lot of coal in your bank when you bank.
I have like 700.
Super decent.
I got that from the Laron's Key.
I do remember that. That was nice. That's
Nice
gonna be a
little-
lot of experience.
That was a nice capital injection into our accounts. getting a Dagon High piece. That was a big motivational point.
It is pretty cool.
You're a fucking rat.
Max, and Derek, I'm gonna send you guys a photo of the fruits of Max's labor. And by Max's labor, I mean like 95% my labor, but Max sold the shit to buy the sword. So technically his. Here you go. Look at that. Look at that guy's gear.
Or this company.
Where's the kite shield?
Oh, yep. Right, you're right. Oh my god, wait, hold on. Yeah, that's not the final product, Max. Just give me 1 second here. Well, cheeky boy doesn't put the shields in the group storage.
They're in there. Did you alch them?
I didn't alchemy. Oh, wait.
I'm just fucking with you. I didn't put them in.
Oh.
You actually made me panic because I definitely was alcheming stuff like right before we got on. Like, oh, that would stink.
Get cooked, pal. Get cooked.
No, you gotta see this shit. Now this is a player right here. The no shield, I think, really makes it better, honestly.
You reckon?
Yeah, look at this shit. Look at this
Look at
gear
that.
setup.
Oh, the D-Med.
Yo, dude.
Oh, I got the fucking quorum, boys. Alright, I'm not gonna lie to you. These black demons are not the worst thing ever.
I mean, you basically just click and then wait 2 minutes.
Yeah. Like, there's been a lot. I think Ents are still worse.
Yeah.
Why do each of these guys have different colored eyes? This one has red eyes, this one has green, and that one has yellow. What are we, a fucking traffic light here? What are we doing? Unbelievable. What are you doing now, Dan? What are you getting
You'll
yourself
see in a second.
Thank you for the sub, my friend. Thank you for the sub. 21 months subscribed. Thank you for that. Much appreciated.
Yeah, you're decent.
Amazon has given me 100 beans because of you. Just remember that.
What can I say? I'm just a hero.
Actually, Amazon has given Amazon like 100 beans. They don't give me much for primes. They've given themselves 100 beans for that, buddy. So, good job, Amazon.
What I'm doing right now, by the way, is I'm going through and calculating the actual statistics that Derek can get a completable task from Neve.
Statistics.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do an old monster, and then we're gonna do weight, then we're gonna do odds. And we're gonna calculate equals this. We're gonna go all the way to the bottom and really destroy my computer's RAM.
Infinite lines. Oh, the black demons. Oh, they're so good.
All right, let's go through this really quick.
Okay.
Black demons, Derek can get for sure.
Yes.
Tsars, no. Abyssal demons, no, of course. Bloodvelds, no. Fire giants, yes. Calphite, yes. That's the bad one. Araxites, no. Bosses, no. Dagonoths, no.
Can he? No, he
Hellhounds.
can get Dagonauts, can he?
You have to do Horror from the Deep.
He has that. He should do
You,
that.
you did Horror from the Deep?
No, but he should.
Will be.
Oh, you will be. Okay.
So before he has Slayer, before he gets his first task, he will have that.
All right. Dagonoths, you should definitely do then. Lizardmen, no. Sukkas, are you doing Lunar
Yes.
Diplomacy before you start it?
Yes.
Then yes. Drakes, no. Greater Demons,
Yes.
yes. Necreals, no. Smoke Devils, no. Worms, no. Aberrant Spectres, no. Aviancies, no. Basilisks, not yet. Black Dragons.
Yes.
Did you start Dragon Slayer
No,
1?
he does. He does not. He cannot. He cannot. No.
Then no. Cave Krakens, no. Dust Devils, no. Gargoyles, no. Spiritual Creatures, no. Trolls, yes. Vampires, no. Warped Creatures,
Oh, hold
no.
on. I gotta take care of one thing. So long, my friend. Thanks for your nonsense in my chat, but we don't need that here. I don't need your viewers.
Alright. Back to business. Anku, yes. Cave Horrors, no. Dark Beasts, no. Wyverns, no. Iron Dragons, no. Myth Dragons, no. Red Dragons, no. Delta Wyverns, no. Steel and Blue Dragons, no. Elves. Elves. Regicide, Derek?
I don't have it done, but if I need to, I guess I'll start getting towards it.
Alright. Minions of Scarabus, no. Brine Rats. Brine Rats, Derek?
Yep.
Yes.
Good
Kurasks. No. Oh, Brine Rats you can't kill until level 47 Slayer, so not yet.
Oh.
Kurasks not until 70 Slayer. Toroths not until 55 Slayer. Addy Dragons, no. Mutated Zagamite, no. And Rune Dragons, no. Okay, this is not a very long list of monsters that you can actually kill.
That's the problem. And then
So
you find that once I roll one, I can't roll it the next roll.
Yeah, okay. Hellhounds, Dagonoth, Suka. Is it Sukwa or Suka?
Sucker.
Greater Demons. Trolls. Anku. Elves is a possibility, but I'm going to include it in the in and out of the statistics. Jesus Christ. Alright, Black Demons have a weight of 9. Fire Giants, 9. Calphite, 9. Hellhounds, 8. Dagonoths, 8. Suckumas, 8. Greater Demons, 7.
Wait, do I have greater demons?
You're gonna have 75 combat, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah, you do. I mean, I don't know if you can kill any, but
Greater demons? Yes, he can. You're
Where
looking.
do I?
Is that Taverley Dungeon as well? Yes, it is. No. Let me look it up. Greater demon?
Yeah.
yeah, Greater Demons, Wilderness, Brimhaven, Sisterhood, Sanctuary, Entrana, Lava Maze, Wildy, Karen, Chasm of Fire is
No.
me. Arloon is me.
Ogre Enclave. Ogre Enclave.
Holy shit, yeah, the Ogre Enclave coming for the rescue.
Where the fuck is the Ogre Enclave?
That's the Waterfall quest place.
No, it's not. It's not Waterfall. That is
Oh,
Zogre
shit.
Flesh Eaters.
All right, Watchtower. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
I'm always right. Don't mess with me on my geek shit when I'm sure on something. I might miss, but I don't always miss. I miss occasionally. I'll give you that. let's take a peek see under the hood here. Chaos Elemental. Mm-hmm. You boys awake over there?
Oh, I'm awake, but I'm doing some maths, buddy. I'm doing big maths.
Big maps.
2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1, that's 3 quick maths. Alright, you ready for the statistics?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready for this number.
Okay, so if what we're doing is correct, and based off what I'm reading on the wiki, it does seem like that's what we talked about was the way we did it. Also, before I get into this, I want to put it out there that Neve has a family tree on the wiki, and it's literally just everything is unknown except for Breve and Steve. Just a little bit goofy. Anyway, so Derek, you have let me just make sure my maths are correct.
Let's hear the maths.
Just 1 sec.
Here we go, Derek. Here's...
Okay, so if you have elves, you have an 87.7% chance to not roll Cal fights. If you do not have elves, you have an 87% chance to not roll Cal fights. So getting the elves unlocked gives you 0.7% more leeway, I guess I could say.
But you have to kill elves.
But you have to kill elves. So there is a balance.
Now hold on a second.
The next question is, how many do we need to be safe, right?
7.
7 for sure.
7 is cancel.
But it's 10 for a block.
10 for a block. Well, okay, so you just need 10.
But as I'm getting tasks done, I should be getting at least some Slayer levels, which will unlock more shit.
Yeah, so let's say he rips like fire giants first off the rip, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he gets, I don't know, 100 odd. He'll get like 40-ish Slayer. I mean, he's gonna have to do quite a few tasks in order to actually get to something that will add in. So let's just assume that math holds for the entirety of his grind.
It looks like the next thing that you can get that you can actually attack is
Basilisks? But that's 100 points.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna go with brine rats. That's most likely that looks like the lowest Slayer requirement.
What are they?
Yeah,
40?
brine rats.
Yeah.
47. So, but brine rats have an incredibly low weight of just 3. Then when you get to 50, you get bloodvelds, which have a weight of 9. So
you have a 13% chance of getting clapped, buddy. Not great. Not terrible, but not great.
No, not great at all.
But we've seen worse odds.
okay, so the odds. So Derek, here's the real maths. Okay. Okay, one more time. One more thing. Okay. So, Derek, you have an 87.7% chance to not roll Caliphites if you have elves, 87% chance to roll them if you don't, right? Saying you don't have elves, the probability that you will not get a in 10 attempts is 23% exactly. Okay?
It's higher than I thought it would have been.
If you add in elves, it becomes 26.92%. So you're actually giving yourself 3.92% increase in probability that you do not get Caliphites during the run to block them.
And what
That's the stats.
And what if he's going for set? What's the odds on 7?
Okay, let me run the maths real quick.
So also
Hold
here,
on.
hold on. I want to know one thing from her real quick. Yeah, so it's 7 no matter what, and it's 2 every after that.
All right, so just to get to 7, you have about a 37.5% chance of it happening.
So here's the kick in the nuts, right? Here's the real beans and chili. If he gets to 7, it's only every 2 after that. He cannot get it every other task. So if he gets to 7, he's pretty much in the clear, is my thought.
Okay, yeah, one other thing my model does not account for is the fact that you can't roll a task again, right? You block it.
Yeah.
Or no.
So it's lower.
Wait. Is that toggleable now?
No, it's a Slayer cape thing. It's a perk.
Is it?
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna kill 6 more of these things, then I'm gonna go take a little LMS break and get Derek's stuff banked so he can continue his superheating journey.
Cool.
Okay, so do we want to do the math for Toriel, or is that just too bad?
Well, let me pull up Turiel real quick. Slayer Master. Turiel. So he can get bats. He can get bears. He can
There's
get...
nothing he can't get, really. Holy shit. The only thing you cannot get is
Crawling hands.
lizards.
Banshees.
For the very first task.
Oh.
I mean, like, the very first task he gets, he's probably going to if it's not Caliphites right out of the gate.
Yeah.
You're gonna have 15 Slayer.
So
At least 10. I mean,
so he can kill bears. He can kill bats. He can kill birds. Can he kill cows? You have cows, right, Derek? He can kill dogs. Does he have dwarves? I think you have dwarves. You should have dwarves. Yes, you do have dwarves. Ghosts.
where are dwarves?
Turiel tasks.
Where do I have dwarves to kill, though?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Under White Wolf Mountain.
That's right. Okay.
Ghosts, I think you have. Goblins, you have because you have.
I have goblins.
You can theoretically go to fucking God Wars and kill goblins.
Can we do this in the order of that's appearing on my screen so I can calculate the statistics?
What do you mean the order that's appearing on your screen?
My order that I have is birds, goblins, which we have agreed that are both possible.
Okay.
Monkeys are possible.
Do I have monkeys to kill? Oh, I can
You
kill
have-
them in the zoo.
Yeah, the zoo. Rats, there has to be, right? I mean, there's no way there's not somewhere.
Rat spawn somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spoders.
There has to be.
There has to be. Bats, there has to be, right?
Yeah. Wolves. Yes. Zombies. Yes.
Hold on. Cows. You're going out of order again. It's making me sad. Making me
Put cows.
confused.
Cows.
All right.
Yes.
Sort them by the unlock requirement.
Okay.
All right. Now you're at dwarves after cows, right?
Yes.
All right. Minotaurs is no.
Yes.
Scorpions. Derek, scorpions. Do you have the? Who has the dwarf in mind? Max has dwarf in mind, right?
I do.
There's
Zoo.
scorpions.
Zoo.
Cavalry dungeon, I think.
Zoo.
Oh, zoo.
Okay. Zombies. Zogres.
Yes.
Zogres.
Bears.
Zombies?
Zogres count as zombies.
Okay.
For nobody in the whole RuneScape would do that except
You.
you. Ghosts?
Don't know about ghosts.
Ghosts. What about the guys in
Okay.
the barbarian cave? Are they
Okay.
ghosts?
So hold on a second. Yes, he does have ghosts. He has them in the northwest, a lone mountain located northwest of Prifdinus. He does have that.
So I have to do Song of the Elves.
No, you have to do Regicide because it's not in Prif.
All right, Califites is a no. Obviously, we wouldn't be in this situation.
But I'll never have to roll Cowboys because that will be the task.
Yes.
All right, Skellies.
Skeleton Fremnik, yes.
Yes.
Ice Fiends, yes. Right?
No.
No.
Wait, are they on that?
God Wars Dungeon, yes.
Oh God. Well, actually, no. You'll have that. God War. I mean, you're gonna get smoked though. Holy
No,
hell.
he won't. Because we can get him a lot of items. We can get him a lot of items. I can make him a holy thing. So that's
Monks, Saradomin.
yeah. We can make him an unholy amulet, I think.
Yeah, make him an unholy amulet, or we can get the red robes from the guy in the Varrock castle.
Arma.
That's the tough one.
That one's a
The
bit.
pendant. Who has the quest for that?
I do.
Fuck. Armadillo. Armadillo and Bandos, I don't know what you're getting. Hopefully, I mean, Ice Fiends, maybe you can just sneak into the corner with Saradomin and... Okay,
Yeah.
anyway, it's possible. Let's not worry about that right now. Who gives a shit? Wolves. There has to be some wolf somewhere, right?
White Wolf Mountain.
Alright, and then Crawling Hands is
Cannot
no.
unlock. He can't unlock. He doesn't have. He can't do it. He wouldn't even be assigned them.
Alright.
Cave bugs.
Cave bug's bad.
Cave Book's terrible. Terrible. Fucking nightmare, buddy. Cave Crawler is assuming you get one task, which I'm... Then...
I have Cave Crawler.
Yeah, you have Cave Crawlers. You did not complete Priest in Peril, right?
No.
Alright, then no Banshees. Cave Slimes. Technically, yes. Lizards. For the sake of this being... Alright. Actually, it's not that bad. It's way better than 50-50.
Is it?
I'm not sure I want to do all of this math, but it's... So out of the ones that he cannot get assigned Califies, because that's the thing we're skipping. He cannot get assigned Crawling Hands or Banshees. So the only things he cannot do are Minotaurs, Cave Bugs, Cave
Bugs.
Slimes, and Lizards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm just going to say cannot do... So that's 8. This is also going to be inflated because you're not getting assigned cave slimes or lizards right out of the gate.
$41 Smith.
Huge.
Pretty decent.
Not bad. What's your total
Yeah.
level at now?
844.
What's your total XP at now?
2,619,000.
Ooh, get good, son. 2,666,000, and I only have 150 total levels on you, idiot. Which means your XP is in. You can get a lot more total levels a lot faster than I can. And that's what
My
we
total
like.
level is 1126, and I have 5.8 million XP.
Yeah, well, you're a huge nerd.
So quit your belly aching. All right, what do we got here? Okay, so the odds of Derek not being able to complete a Toriel task is 20%. 20.7%.
The worst, actually.
No, that's actually not that bad. And that's assuming that you can get assigned the things that have a Slayer requirement. And if we take those out, which comes into play at 15, it goes. Let me see. It goes down to 11.9%. If you take out cave slimes and lizards. So at the very beginning, at least, it's pretty good odds that you're
So technically,
not gonna get stuck.
we run the math here. If you think about the numbers, it's a 1 in 3 chance that I hit the 7.
Yeah,
And it's a 1 in 5 chance that if I don't hit the 7, that I can't do it. That it's just completely fucked.
yeah,
So it's more likely than not I should be able to get there.
right. At least to the block point, it's more likely than not that you are able to do it. That's right. Like quite significantly more likely than not, actually.
Yeah, there's statistics in there, and there's maths, but
So I guess technically the odds are that you will hit it twice along your journey. So it's basically like 60 something percent that you're not going to have a problem. So it's more likely than not, actually. Anyway, that was a lot of maths and time for me to just calculate a number. That really doesn't make much difference.
yeah, but now we know.
Have you banked really recently, Max?
No,
Okay,
I haven't banked in probably like an hour.
piss.
Why?
Well, that's good, but piss. When you do, please put the shield in. I'm gonna go log on the main and do the moons because I forgot how to do it.
Do you have a crush weapon?
On the iron?
Yeah.
But Rune Warhammer in there.
Yeah, we out those.
I do have a rune mace, though.
I think the mace is probably better because it's the same speed as the scimitar.
I think they're both pretty much shite.
Oh, they're shite,
Right.
alright.
I mean, I used to just do this. Well, never mind. That's not fair. I'm gonna shut up now.
I'm gonna shut up now.
Question is, do I have a Moons of Peril gear setup? Well, of course not. Just melee gear, right? Nothing
Yeah.
special. Light bearer in there? Or...
Probably not.
Zerker?
Probably? I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but that's what it is.
We're gonna gonna kill one more of these, and we're gonna take a little break to do some LMS.
Let's put the rune
Yeah,
kites in, please.
rune kite. We'll go
I'm
in.
fucking begging you.
And coal. And,
And
coal.
coal. And iron ore.
All of the above would be good. And I'm taking both shields.
I'm only putting one in. You guys are gonna have to fight over it. Derek, who can just put it in his bank because he's got a defender. Dan, who really needs it. Let me look up. No, let me take a little look under the hood here. Silver ore is worth selling. It's 26, and I would sell like 1 or 2 a world.
Oh boy.
Gold and mithril are pretty much the same. Addy is pretty good, and rune is killer. And then that's about it. Onyx bolt tips are good. It feels criminal to sell onyx bolt tips, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. The real world, we're left with ugly choices.
How much did you say silver ore is each?
26.
Well, I got quite a bit in my bank. I have like 500 or 400 or something.
But I have to sell those like 5 at a time. And that's, so on average it would be like 20 each. I have to hop for those.
That'd still be like 8 to 10,000 taco.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
Which is like 20% almost of whatever you're gonna buy next.
I think the next item is the shield.
What's that, 60k?
Forget. Let me look under the hood. Equipment store. Ramja gloves. It is 58.
Let me look into the hood. Goofy ass.
Alright, we're gonna bank quick now. So we're gonna go to Pharaoh's. We're gonna hit the bank chest. We're gonna deposit the looting bag. We're going to deposit the base. We're going to search for coal. 731 coal. Iron ore. 96 iron ore. Rune kite. 1. Group storage. That goes there. Rune kite goes there. You bastard. Why do we have 3 thread, 2 butterfly nets, and 13 butterfly jars, and 3 rope?
Are you trying to make me crash out right now, or do you, like, is this just, are you just forgetful?
I don't know why we have 3 rope in there.
I'm pretty sure you asked me for rope one time, so I bought you rope.
Why do we have 3 thread? What is...
That's yeah, that has your stinky little hands written all over it.
No, if
Yeah,
I
it
put...
sounds like you got 3 thread and didn't want it in your bank, so you put it in your storage.
Yeah.
Now, hold on a second. That does sound like something I'd do. But, is it on... Do you have the tapes?
Yeah, we do. I just have to go find it. Just give me a second.
So, what do you think is worse, Aussie or British? I think Aussie's probably where I'm going to find lobbies, so we're going to go.
Oh dear God, you're talking about the world.
Quite confused.
That's my bad. That is my bad.
What is this man? What's this man saying?
What is worse, Aussie or British?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
So it's at that point of the night, eh?
14, 9, 11. Oh, you're playing with all the nerds.
Oh, this one's a bot. The bad bots are back, at least. That's a good deal.
Oh, thanks for this rune kite.
Oh yeah, I'm crashing out. Alright, good news, boys. I don't remember how to do this shit at all.
Well, there you go. It wasn't a bot. It was just someone who's really bad. Sorry, brother. You fought well.
512 Vesta.
Alright, we're doing the stupid thing that never works out for me, but I'm trying it anyways. Which is, I take the dark bow.
Dark bow's so good.
There's some tomfoolery about over here. This guy's getting whipped. Getting bolted. There's a whole bunch of malarkey happening. Ah, okay. I got an ancient top. Ooh.
I got a question for you, more computer-esque people. What do,
Okay.
so you know how you have a mouse? And the mouse has two buttons, like right on the inside of the thumb.
Uh-huh.
What are those buttons?
Forward and back buttons, depending on the app you're using. Like, if you're using, use those to go, like, forward and backwards on the web page. That's the most common use of them.
Rings all hell. That explains why I don't use them.
But I'm assuming that's what I'm assuming that they are. Like, on my mouse, 5 buttons on my thumb, so... Holy moly, do I not remember how to do this.
What are you doing, the moons?
Oh, I'm doing the moons, buddy.
On your group count?
No, I'm doing it on my main so that I can relearn how to do it on an account that doesn't have 60 attack and the sulfur blades. How do I make the lizards into food?
Alright, that's 2 kills. Sorry, I'm lasered in. I'm laser focused right now. This
You're
guy a
good.
clown? This guy's whipping me and he's got a rapier in his inventory. What is he doing?
Yeah, no, that actually doesn't make much sense, does it?
No, no, not at all. Two kills.
You're gonna pull like a crazy chest since you're doing it on that account.
Yeah, that'd be decent.
Is it? Is the moons hard? I've never done it.
I don't think so. I mean, I just watched somebody get destroyed.
So it's hard enough.
Oh god, I'm an idiot. I just baited everybody into going at the wrong time because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Good fight, idiot.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow. You are like about as kidded as you could be.
Yep. Oh. All right. I'm just gonna get sat real quick. 5 points though. That's not bad. We go
That's
again.
good.
Nice.
Yeah, that guy had the ping. I did not have the ping. Where are the bots? Says Clam Diddler. Very poor
You should
choice of
go,
words.
like, if he's looking for the bots, he's bad.
Exactly.
Alright, now I'm doing the Blood Moon. This is the one that I think I don't remember how to do. But we'll give it a whirl.
GLs, as the gamers would say.
And right away, I'm in the special attack phase.
there's one. The guy was trying to be a rat. Run underneath me. I countered the rat by killing him. Ooh.
What'd you get?
Blue moon.
Is that good?
It's mage.
Fair enough. Big magic level.
Okay, I think it could be doable. I get the mechanics, so maybe. It is going to be brutal not having nice gear, though.
Sure, it will be.
Alright, blue moon stuff. I don't know how the fuck this set's supposed to work, but it didn't. 2
Take it,
points.
you die.
Yeah, I take it. I died too.
2 points is still decent.
That it is.
Points.
I'm gonna hit the party emote. That's a kill for the Big Macs. Oh. Okay. It's a little bit epic now.
What'd you get?
The claws.
Oh, huge, dude.
The only time I ever even came like somewhat close to a win, it was because I had declaws.
Sorry, I missed what you were saying, Derek. My volume's way too loud on these damn bosses. What were you saying?
I said the only time I ever got even remotely close to a win, it was because I had a pair of declaws.
I have one win on the hardcore.
Oh. This is
You're a
fun.
loser.
It's a
Oh,
bot.
nice. Yeah, I see that. Wait, what? Why the fuck am I here? Oh, this shit sucks, man.
I'll be right back. Going to grab a drink.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I love people that just switch their prayers automatically in this. Like, that's so cool, dude. Good job. You switched your prayers automatically. Whatever attack style I have out, you're fucking throwing prayers on for. And on top of that, you're a rat and you go underneath me.
I don't know what that means.
Did I miss anything?
I got a hard combat task, fortified.
Oh, super decent.
No clue what that means. Well, I got a U seed.
Some money for the main.
It's only 20K these days.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy, actually. Weren't they like 50 or 60K?
Yeah, they used to be like that. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Stop playing like such a bitch.
I call him bitch dude.
Fellas, I will be back in 2 minutes. I need to go to the restroom.
Oh,
People play like such fucking cowards, and they're not even that good at it. Like, I had that kid on the fucking ropes, and he's under me half the fight. Son of a bitch, dude.
Why don't you go under then?
This is just not fun. Like, I don't want to fucking run back and forth. Just fight.
Fair.
Like, you're not in the dead man finals, and if you're doing that, you're clearly not good enough to be. So relax.
Ahoy, me sailor mateys.
Oh, ahoy. I can't help to notice that you two don't be making any clan chats here.
Oh, well, that'd be because my account's logged out. Now I'm logged back in, buddy. You're not ready for this.
It's all me.
Alright, last LMS game for now, and then we're gonna move on back to the Black Demons, I think. I got 10 points tonight, which isn't bad.
You
That
weren't doing
sounds
it
good.
very long.
What?
You weren't doing it for that long.
It's because I'm decent.
10 points. That was like a full night for me.
I got 5 from getting second, 3 kills. You know, how hard would it be to just open 4 LMS worlds instead of making the largest amount of your player base, which is US, try and connect to a fucking Aussie world?
That's kind of fun. Just fuck with the PKers a little bit.
Yeah, but this isn't PKers. This is all Iron Man.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Alright, we're just gonna fucking cast battle here. There's a kill. Let's amp it up here a little bit, buddy. Let's amp it up. Let's get some juice in the stadium. Okay. You gotta be shitting me. Oh, we got a whip headshot there. That's decent.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Okay. Full ancestral. That's decent.
Nice.
He's a dark bow. Non-enjoyer. Dropping his dark bow, leaving it behind. He's not an hour. No. No, I'm mage melee right now. I can't be messing up the sweet chaz. There's a coward there. This guy calling another guy a tank. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's what we're after. See that? That could be our VLS.
That'd be kind of cool.
That could
Well,
also
good
be
luck.
that could also be free Rossi right there.
I'm gonna attempt the movies of peril on this account.
Oh!
Oh, that's exciting.
What did you
Oh,
get?
got it.
Oh, look at that.
Ask and receive, buddy. Ask and receive.
So now if you lose, I can make fun of you a lot. Because
Yeah.
you have full ancestral and a VLS. And D-claws, which you're not even going to use.
Oh, here we go.
Tuesday.
Alright, there's a kill. And Amulet of Fury. That's an upgrade. I don't want his bones. Give me the Amulet of Fury. Staff of the Dead? Don't want that. Another crate. God damn it. He had the pocket D clause. Alright, 4 points. Not bad. Not bad. Not the worst case. Not my best showing. Not my worst. But that does give us some supplies.
True. I look like a grade A clown ass doing the Moons of Peril and Adamant Gear.
Why is that?
I don't think it needs any explanation. I'm just doing the like Moons of Peril wearing Addy and a yellow cape.
That
Oh, boy.
that sounds badass to me.
Yeah, I'm turning off public chat because I don't want to get harassed.
Alright, Justine will sell me quite a few things now. So that's decent. Now we switch worlds. And we get off this world. Alright, you know what we're gonna do now? We're gonna get our dig site pendant. We're gonna get a fucking teleports. We're gonna do the old birdhouse run.
Very good.
Birdhouse runs are good. An acorn. Not bad. That was a 5 nester. That's fucking unbelievable. An acorn, a ruby ring, sapphire ring. My previous statement of not bad holds. Oh, we need to go to the old Bear Rock. Hmm. Alright. Actually, no. No, I need to go to Lumbridge. My bad. My bad. That's why I left in the first place. I need to go get more bolts. That's my bed. You guys locked in right now or something? What's going on with this? I've been muted. That's the problem. That's why you can't. That's why none of you are responding to me.
Whatever you
Welcome.
think.
I was saying, what are you guys up to? Y'all been hella silent.
Maybe
Oh,
smithing.
I'll do it. Right now, I'm doing the Moons of Peril quest, buddy.
The Moons of Peril.
Well, the quest. I'm hoping I can get the quest done so I can get all that Slayer XP.
Maybe you'll pull something.
Would that be something?
You're gonna pull something, use it once, die, and then not have the money to repair it.
Do either of you need bone bolts right now, or are we chilling?
I don't need any.
I can't even equip the damn bone crossbow.
I just can't even. I cannot emphasize enough how much of a dork I look like.
Big dork, are you?
Oh, I'm like dork doing this with this gear, man. It's like shocking.
Let me pull out some base real quick. Oh, back to it. Dan, you got any fun facts about the Moons of Peril?
Fun facts about the Moons of Peril is that you should not be doing it in adamant gear because you'll get smoked. But it is really good early level Iron Man content, like mid-level Iron Man content. It's like the Gauntlet, but for God Wars level gear. So you don't have to bring any supplies, which is also why triggered the red prison boy. Who uttered this? Yeah, sorry.
It's nothing like the gauntlet.
I just meant that you don't need to bring in any material.
But that place is miserable.
Oh yeah, it's miserable, alright.
Until I get the bow, and then it'll all just be a happy memory.
Oh, it won't be happy. It'll be a memory.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's a memory. I'm not sure it's gonna be a happy one.
I saw a log the other day. It's almost like over 3,000 KC without it.
Yeah, you're gonna beat them.
Yeah.
You're gonna be 5,000 without it.
I think I would sooner quit before I finish that much.
Stop, skeleton man. Skeleton bastard man.
Are you killing the moons now?
Yeah, I'm just about to go try my first one.
Which one are you starting with?
I am going to start with the Blue Moon because that is the weapon. That's by far my worst weapon.
Which one is that one?
That's Crush, so I'm using a Moon Mace.
Yeah, but isn't that one, like, technically the easiest?
Yeah.
Fucking mace.
Oh yes.
That
Yes, I
is
am.
That is heinous.
Dan, I got an easy upgrade for you. Easy upgrades, buddy. Easy upgrade. Just
Let
go
me
get a
guess. Let
Dragon
me guess.
Warhammer.
Yep, there. I knew it was. I knew that's where this was going. Knew it.
They did decrease the drop rate then.
Oh yeah, that's great news for me. I don't even want to go in this room. I look like such a jackass.
You and the other 2 people that are doing the moons.
There is 100 people in here right now, and they're all, and I am wearing what I am wearing, and it is just a sight to behold.
Send a picture of the gear, please.
Hopefully you pull any clips at Laddle. That would be sensational.
All right, you ready for this one? You ready for this one, boys? You're not ready for it. No matter what you think you're ready for, you're not ready for it. This is what I'm trying to tackle. The moons of peril.
Alright, let's see it.
It's pretty.
Alright, so I will describe this for the people who are watching the VOD or on stream now. So, this gear is a yellow cape, Radha's Blessing yellow boots, group Iron Man van braces. That's important. What ring is that?
Oh, that's the that's the Ephraites aid. It's the
Dan.
vampire ring.
Dan, what
What?
the fuck is Ephraites aid?
It's the thing that lets you attack vampire juvenites in the temple trekking. It's the only ring I have. It
does
never
what?
leaves my finger. It's so that you can attack vampires without a silver weapon.
Oh.
Why do you even have it?
It's temple trekking.
We can't get this
What
man's
I don't want to do is go in right now while it's doing this the hard mechanic. The only mechanic that actually spooks me.
Dan, I just dropped quite the care package in the group storage for you.
Is it worth me leaving right now to go get it?
Oh, no, no, no. Whenever you're
Okay.
done.
I hope nobody notices me.
You're gonna get made fun of.
Yeah, you're getting laughed at, pal.
I'm actually kicking its ass.
I think you were worried about nothing, pal.
I'm not kicking its ass.
I think you're worried about
I'm just watching guys with sights and shit. I'm out here with the rune mates. Yellow boots.
Don't diss the yellow boots. Yellow boots are sick, buddy.
No, if anybody has a right to disrespect the yellow boots, it's me. Oh yes, don't worry, this guy's calling in his thralls. Me too. Oh my. That thing hit me hard. It almost one-shot me. I cannot believe it can.
Dan's hard, apparently.
I am not looking forward to this. Get the fuck out of there, idiot. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm probably dead. I just did the equivalent of swimming. But I survived.
Alright. Game time, boys. I got a semi-serious question. When I say semi-serious, I mean it's a serious question, but it doesn't sound serious. What would Derek need to kill just Dagonoth Rex?
Not much.
A staff.
But I'm saying, like, what spell would he need to get to, and what, like, prayer does he need to pray? And anti-poison. He needs anti, right?
We could probably do it right now. The problem is getting there.
Does he have a weakness? Let's look into that.
I don't think so.
So he doesn't have an elemental weakness, which means Ivan's Blast would probably be your best friend, right?
Mhm.
Now let's work under the assumption that we don't get you Ivan's Blast and we give you Chaos Runes.
I'm gonna need rune armor for this.
Are you?
Yeah, there's just no way I can kill the blood moon. I'm like almost out of food on the blue moon.
Are you not hitting, or are you just taking too much damage, or both?
Both. I mean, I'm not hitting because my weapon is total shit, but the damage I'm taking, I take this at the moon, and I don't think I can actually out DPS him. I think it's impossible to damage the boss.
I'm thinking that might not be a bad idea to try and kit Derek up to get B rings, or IA B ring.
Oh, it's B rings because only one person can have it.
Why?
Once you imbue that shit, it's done for.
Well, I'm saying for now we just pass one around.
No, you imbue it right away.
Do you have the points to imbue it right now?
I get them.
What else does he drop?
Not much.
Bremnick Helm, Warrior Ring, Steel Bars, Myth Ore, Coal, Iron Ore. That might not be a bad place to go.
Well, I killed the blue moon, but it took everything.
Let's just buy rune armor. We have the money just sitting here. We've had it for a while.
Yeah.
I think the only person with access to it is Max. Am I correct in saying that?
Think so?
Or do you?
Yeah. I'll even put the money back in the box. I have like 300k still, I think.
And there's 350k in the group storage.
Yeah.
Like, it's just sitting there. I have 60k in my bank too. That's just sitting there. There's no point in using Addy armor. We have money.
Yeah. I was just getting slashed to pieces. And like on the blood moon when he heals 3 times what he deals, there's just I don't think I'm out DPSing him. Although I will have obviously a much better weapon.
That's kind of
The
why.
rune
That's why
is
I'm wondering.
disgusting.
That's why I'm wondering.
Thing. We're just waiting to get an upgrade from all this rare shit. Let's just buy it.
Yeah.
It's not like you take that big of a loss on it when we get the drop and just alk it. Or
Yeah.
give it to the next person that needs it.
Yeah. What's your range level at now?
Who?
You.
28.
Damn.
Why?
If you had 60, I'd give you these red spiky band braces.
60.
But they give you a +2 strength.
Oh. That would be nice.
You have 60 defense?
Wait.
Dude.
Ironically, is that me and Dan's best gloves?
Yes. Well, no, combat
Like-
bracelet. And
Oh.
regen bracelet, technically, but, I mean, for now, yeah. For now, yes. Do you want me to go buy that for you now, or are you going to take a break from it?
If you're willing to buy that gear now, I would love it. I'll put 100. I'll put
How
200k
many...
into
So,
them.
hold on. Let's take another pause here. How many Chaos Runes do we have?
I have like none in my bank.
Dan?
But we have 5,000 in the group storage.
I have 1,000 in the bank. like somehow exactly 1,000.
Okay.
Who's in the group storage?
I don't know.
All right, put the 1,000 chaos runes in the bank in the storage. Put the 200k in the storage.
Take
I didn't take the arrow tips, but I will when Max is out.
Alright, I need to take all the chaos runes and take all but 1 GP. And then I'm going back here. Give me
How much are like obby plate legs?
Can't get
It's a
them.
shit ton, right?
Fire cape.
I need a fire cape first. I think I can get you a obby shield though. I think.
It's okay. I'm not worried about the obby shield at the moment. I mean, it's nice, but
Well, that's the next piece we're getting no matter what anyways. That's why I'm saying I think I can get it. And it's a big defense bump.
You
yeah, but
can't
too
wear
bad I'm
it.
not using it during the moon, which is when I need it. Unless I just do the obby sword for both, but I think the obby sword versus my
Well, you don't get the flat damage, right? You don't get like the guaranteed 4/4.
it's 2.
Is it 2 every time no matter what?
Yeah. These things aren't too bad actually, the sulfur blades. And if I could do the other boss, which I would love to try, honestly, and I can get the glacial Tomo, whatever the fuck, the crush variant of the sulfur blades.
Mm-hmm.
That makes that blue moon like just like nothing.
Alright, there's that. Rune armor's in there.
Oh, huge, dude.
I'm trying to think of... I'm gonna drag that over
It
here.
also doesn't help that my hunter and fishing level is so fucking low.
Yeah.
Like that does not help. My food does not heal me at all. Like my highest healing food is 15, which is just total shit.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could be wearing the Amulet of the Damned, right? This would be the time to do it.
Yeah. Do we have a rune axe?
We do. Why do you want one? I can give you mine. I think I don't have one. Never mind. Okay, let me. I'm gonna try and see how much toggle I have. Cause final call. Does anyone need these chaos runes?
I do not need
Wait, I
chaos
have
runes.
this too.
What?
I have this too that you could sell. I should put a bunch of silver ore in the group storage.
Yeah, what all can we sell? Just give me a quick rundown of what we can liquidate.
I have 500 silver ore, which I'm gonna sell slowly, and then I have 6 mithril ore, which isn't. I'm not even gonna worry about that now. And then 6k chaos runes, and I have 7k toggle to start. So.
Okay.
Let me get over there. So I need that. I gotta see how close these chaos runes get me. Because I'd rather not hop 100 worlds right now, you know? It's more of
Yeah.
like an off-stream kind of deal. Why is that a perk of these gloves? Did you know that Karamja gloves give you a discount of 50% off the fare to Karamja, taking the total price from 30 GP down to 15 GP? That's a benefit. Real talk. That's a benefit we're going for with Karamja gloves. 15 GP per ferry boat. That is only going to save the lowest of level Ironmen, because everyone else will teleport here. Interesting game plan, Jagex. Interesting plan. Like, that doesn't seem like it needs to be there.
Having it be free would be nice, like that and the one in our Dugner.
Yeah.
But 15 GP is just as inconvenient as 30.
Yeah. All right, let's see how much total we get here. Buddy, you're in business. You're in business.
We just have enough.
Mm-hmm. I have you one obby shield. Which
What
should
are
be...
the stats on it?
Now, hold on a second. Alright, it is 5 melee strength, minus 12 mage, minus 6 range attacks. And then for defense, it is 40 stab, 42 slash, 38 crush, 65 range.
It's actually pretty good.
It's not a bad tank shield. Let me compare that to the rune kite for you.
You don't
the
wanna.
defender's only 6 strength.
It is a little bit less in defense, but you get a full max hit. Alright, your obby shield is there, my friend.
Okay.
I will sell that silver ore on a future date.
What do you think you need before you can feasibly do a fire cape?
Ammunition, if I'm going to be honest with you. And 3 prayer levels.
Prayer's easy.
Mm-hmm.
You need a lot of shots.
Yeah. And we'd probably want those to be...
I did it with broad bolts on my
That's what I'm thinking. Some form of bolt. I'm thinking... I could probably get by with mithril bolts.
You're definitely gonna need a lot of defense levels too.
Yeah, I'd get 40 defense for it. That way I could put on the chest bodies. But yeah, I could probably do it with that. I'd need quite a few prayer potions. And then sharks probably. Or not sharks. Some good food.
We can get you, Derek can get you potatoes and cheese, and we also can get you karambons.
Goodbye, crown bonds.
Yeah.
I think potatoes and cheese would be fine. I mean, it would take me like 2 hours to do, but I could probably get it done.
I mean,
I just don't bottle it.
Like, if we could find a way to get me a range pot too, I don't know what drops them.
the best bet would be Dan in the grubby chest.
Yeah.
Somebody gets me, oh boy. What is the lowest range level I can use for Chin Chom, please?
$55?
Great chins are 45.
I can get it from Scurious, but I mean, I need gear for Scurious.
Scurry's
Eh,
pretty damn easy.
Scurry is very easy.
It is, but don't forget, it's easy once I get that mace. Or
You could
that.
do it with Rune Skin.
I could, but I'm saying it's not free.
Or you could do it with
I was doing it on
Silver
my hardcore with like really shitty stats. That was like the first thing I did.
Surely the Sulfur Blades would be decent for it.
True. That's 55 attack, right?
It is.
I don't have that yet. Piss off, Thug. Piss off, Thug. Piss off, Chaos Druid.
You know, I actually have the Blood Moon's mechanics nailed, which I was a little bit spooked of because it was like I feel like the Blood Moon's by far the most difficult mechanics. The other ones are pretty easy. But
Try that now.
I'm gonna go there now, yeah. But when I did it on Stinger, it was like the only boss that I actually didn't take damage from the special attacks. But the problem is that if he's just clapping me during his like regular attacks, it's gonna be so ass.
So ass.
It's interesting. Okay, there's another guy here in Rune with a Haas that makes me feel good. How about this place is a complete maze? Oh man.
Did you finish the Blood Moon?
No, hell no. I'm just getting my inventory as perfect as I can. Which I'm not even sure what's the correct ratio of potions to food for this, to be honest.
2 to 3.
I hope not, because I brought in four total moonlight potions.
4 moonlight
And I have.
potions.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Moonlight potions, so good. Need to do is not walk in during the special attack.
What is that? What is that?
What is what?
Corrend Sigil. Buddy, I think I found a place where I can see you, potentially.
No, that's the Varrock, whatever basement thingy.
That don't look like Varrock.
That's the.
No, it ain't.
Oh wait. That's not Corrend, buddy. What are you,
Corrend
nuts?
Sigil.
Dude, it ain't not Corrend. That's the. It's either in the
You keep
museum
cutting
or
out.
the.
You're cutting out hard, buddy.
Well, unfortunate.
Big demon. What you clicking away at?
Me?
Yeah,
Can you hear that?
I can't.
I don't know why you can hear that. My mic must be screwed up right now. I'm dancing through the blood moon mechanic.
Interesting. It stopped doing
I
it
can
now.
do that.
Whatever. Killing black demons, buddy? Why are we killing them? Task. That be the Slayer task, my friend. Fuck off, black demon. Fuck off, black demon. That be the reason behind the killing of the black demons. How you doing tonight, pal? It is no fun at all. That is correct. It took me about an hour to kill 30 of them, so this is a 4-hour task. So I mean it's great. It's great. It's lovely time. What have you missed since you last tuned in? I pulled a Dagon High Rogue Bottom at 5 Laren's keys, so that was pretty sick nasty. I think that's the only big thing we've gotten. But that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. Other than that, just been a lot of leveling. I did pull the rune crossbows, so that was big. I got them right around 25 KC, I think. Absolutely, we take those. That's big. That's big. And then hodgepodge of levels. 62 range now. And then 5600 from my birdhouse runs. 56 birdhouse. So it's all decent stuff.
Maybe the moon is possible, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm really out.
Gotcha. We're gonna do broader fletching so you can use the RCB. Yeah, so right now, my way I'm getting ammunition for the RCB when I am using it is LMS for Dragonstone bolts. So I actually can hit stuff, but I am working towards broader fletching. That's the next unlock I think I need to get. As bad as black demons are, I can, they're at least like a decent chance for Laren's keys, and we can pull some alchables. My first unlock was I extended Rev's tasks because I kind of need to. Oh, we'll pick up the ashes. Rat. But yeah, so broader fletchings is on the horizons right now. It's part of the game plan, but not quite there yet. I think what task is this? This is task. I don't know how many. I haven't done. I got this task maybe 2 weeks ago and dreaded doing it ever since. I think this is 6 or 7 now. Maybe 8. Not sure. No, it's definitely not. This might be task 10. I was today years old when I found out you can buy Dragonstone bolts from LMS shop. See, LMS, I enjoy. I enjoy LMS. I think it's a fun mini game. It's very different than everything else you can do. And for as much of this account as it's in the wilderness, the drops you can get and the rewards you can get are very, very nice. And I think most people would look at that and go, I'm never touching that Dragonstone E-Bolt drop. But for me, it allows me to use that rune crossbow. I could do Soul Wars and get unenchanted bolts, but I'm going to probably do that more when we are looking to get like Diamond, Ruby, and those kinds of bolts. But yeah, right now, just kind of working towards getting a few more levels, get some Slayer stuff done, and then work on broader fletching, and then hopefully get Broad Bolts, get a Fire Cape. Cold SGS VGS spec. Yeah, if I enjoy PKing. I don't enjoy some of the people that do LMS. This guy has been doing orbs for like 2 hours, 3 hours. He's a champion.
Is it a bot?
Yeah, it's a bot. No one else is charging orbs anymore, buddy. But
That's fair.
But yeah.
Dan, how'd the Blood Moon going?
Oh, I tallied out. I got it down to 100 HP, and I'm trying it again to see if it's like I can do, if I even have a chance. But if I'm only getting that close, I'll have to get some levels up. Yeah, I can bring more food. I definitely don't need to bring. I do not need to bring as many of these prayer potions in as I did. I don't think.
Alright, well, I'm getting off for the night.
Hi, buddy. Have a good night.
Let me know if you get that done.
Yeah, we'll do.
I'll talk to you fellas later this week.
See you, boss. Take care.
Bye.
Oh. Well, at least we're both miserable, buddy.
I mean, I'm gonna give it another try, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how possible it is.
Are you taking a lot of damage?
So much fucking damage.
And you're using sulfur blades, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to try it with the sword?
If I don't even get close, sure, but...
I mean, 100 HP isn't... they have, what, 750? So he's trying to do the Moons of Peril right now, Nick. He's working on that.
You want to tell him what my gear is?
Yeah, so right now his gear is a D-Med, Rune Chain Body, Rune Plate Legs, Sulfur Blades, and an Amulet of Power. And he's getting thumped.
At base 60s.
Base 60s.
At base 60s.
So he's getting thumped. We do have an Obby Sword, Obby Shield combo that we got for them, just because it will help, but that's what we're working on now. Get that quest done, mostly for the Slayer XP, because he is working on getting us Black Masks. Once he gets us the Black Masks, that's really decent. Apparently ads are running now, so I don't know how long the ad break is, but we will. Nick is going to run the DPS calc to see if Obby Sword would be better.
That's decent of him. I feel like it's worse DPS, but at least I have the shield for...
Yeah, at least you have some better tank then. If it's slightly worse for better tank, like, I don't know how significantly better tank that would be though, you know? If it increases kill time, but
Yeah,
You
right.
can
That's
make
the
it,
problem.
but you can survive it. It's not as bad. I mean, if they're at all similar, it's just better, you know?
Yeah. Damage now, dick. Alright, this time I'm going in with only 2 of those potions because realistically, prayer is not even that big of a deal to me.
Yeah.
I just need to eat, and I'm not bringing anything else in my inventory, so I just have 26 of these fish.
So right now he's just doing the blood moon. This is for the blood moon.
Yeah, for the other moons I have other gear, but right now I'm just trying to do the blood moon to finish the quest.
Oh man, we're 3 damage away from this being a third of the way through the task, buddy.
It's not too bad.
For fire runes. Oh, nice. How nice. Fire runes are good.
At least the blood moons, like,
So
special attacks are super easy to dodge.
Nick said it's a 2 DPS difference.
Which one's better?
In Sulfur Blades.
Okay.
So Sulfur Blades are definitely your way to go.
Yeah. I actually do see other people using these. I mean, I am hitting. I'm just taking too much damage from his attack.
Where can we upgrade you? We can upgrade you in the ring slot and get nothing. You can get boots. What boots can we get you? Hmm.
If I could just tank enough to be able to eat during the specials, like that would just be so much of an improvement. But I like have to eat during when I should be doing DPS, and that's just so brutal.
That is miserable. Yeah, he said the thing that's hurting you most is stats, but if it's just for the
Yeah,
quest,
for sure.
I mean, you can brute force a run, you know? I think that's pretty much what it is. It is what it is. What content are you getting into? Big sailing guy. Getting on the ships, buddy. Raiding the coast. Scouting the seas, if you would. How you feel about the sailing, buddy? How you feel about the sailing? What's the feedback from the vids you've seen? I also haven't tried it out.
Oh man.
What's on, man?
I didn't stop attacking in time like an idiot.
No good.
I am at 42 HP right now, but I have no food left. I think I'm just gonna plank, and if I kill it, great. If I don't, whatever.
What's it at?
42 HP.
And what are you at? Full?
55 HP.
You win these.
Nope.
No.
No, I don't. It healed up to like 110, so I just left. That's such a loser.
God.
Oh well.
Addy bar drop.
Alright, here's a real question. Is there a ring that teleports me anywhere that I can actually teleport? I think no. Because the dueling is the only thing I could think of.
Yeah, I don't know how AFKable it will work. Dueling tells you to come, but that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ring of Dueling, the only function it has is Coliseum, but you have to do Coliseum up to a certain point.
I actually had it down to 14 HP too. That sucks. So it actually is possible to do 1 KC for just the quest if I keep doing it.
Yeah.
I'll get my stats up a little bit too, maybe. But,
Yeah.
Alright, man. I'm gonna head out for the night.
Hey, bros, take care.
Yeah, you have a good one.
Stay
Take
up.
care, everybody. See ya.
Now it's just us. Now it is just us. Probably gonna just do 2 or 3 more kills here and then call it as well. Oh. Thump him. Thump him. Sailing, give it a 6.5. That's kind of what I've seen as like the somewhat consensus of it. I think half the problem is that like 60 to 80% of the content just isn't there yet. I think there's a lot that isn't. I think this alpha test was really to test the functionality on like the movement front, see how that would work. But I'm not 100% certain on what else is in the pipeline. Like The one thing that does intrigue me is like the player versus player aspect of it. I think that isn't there yet, and that's a big part of it, but I don't know. I think if that's good, it'll make the skill a lot better. Or like the PVM, PvP. PvPvE, I guess it's called. But I think that's a big part of the skill that's missing right now. I think right now it's just really move around. Here's one thing that we're considering adding. But I want to see how they flesh it out more. I do think a new skill would just be fantastic. I mean, you remember, biggest gripe is when you run into somebody else's ship and it's like an EDM show and it flickers. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet, so I think there's still, they gotta work it out. I'm excited. You'll be fine. You're not gonna get epilepsy. It'll be fine. The water's fine. I think there's a lot they can do with it, though. I do kind of miss the days, if you remember way back to when, like, all of us played this game for the first time, where it's like, you just log in on a Thursday and it's like, oh, there's a new skill. Go do it. And it's like, I miss that aspect of, I guess, not knowing that something was coming, even though, like, you know this is coming, but I almost don't want to know everything about it, just because it gives you that little bit of, everyone's unknown on it. And it's like, I vividly remember the day like summoning came out, and it's just like you just see people with dogs and you're like, how the hell did you get a dog? And they're like, I did the new summoning. And then you're like, what the hell is the summoning? Like, I miss that. Back in the good old days. Yeah, everyone had to get their dog. Because you saw that guy with the dog and you're like, dude, how did you get a dog? And then everyone was like, where do I get wolf bones? I mean, we were so bad at the game, but yeah, I miss the days of just like logging into the game and something new that you've never done before, even though it's probably the same thing you've done before, just disguised differently. But it's like something in the game now, and you just get to go do it. Yeah, Dungeoneering. My thoughts on it were as it was a mini game that they put a level to. It played a lot like a mini game. I know a lot of people liked it, but in reality, if they just didn't have an XP and you got tokens and you could wield chaotic stuff with your tokens, like it plays a lot like Barbarian Assault to me in that sense, where it's like you're there to get points, or like Void almost, but just RNG based. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I didn't play a ton of Dungeoneering when it came out, and then I didn't really do. I don't even know how many skills they have now. Like I've logged into RS3 a handful of times since OSRS came out, but not a ton. The only thing I have heard about RS3, which is like has been cool, is that their quest lines are really good, but I haven't done them, so. I mean, all I know is it's just a credit card simulator now. Like, you just swipe, and here's everything you want. Here's the 12 new cosmetics of this month. So I think that's something to be explored. I think yeah. I see that mid-game duo boss. That's great for me, but like that's it. The majority of the player base is beyond it. It will help Iron Men. It'll help stuff like that, but I mean, in reality, it's not like a. RS3 has a lot more lore behind everything in the game as well, I think. Ours is kind of just like, let's add it to the game because it would be fun. But yeah, I think I don't know. I hope we get some new stuff soon, not just like bosses. Like, bosses are fun, but I want something new number go up that I've never done before. Like I don't want to see them add in a skill that's recycled, right? Like what fun would it be now if they added summoning besides okay, well I've done summoning before. I want to see something that I've never done before, you know? I think that's what I miss is the I've never done it before. Yeah, it wasn't like a boss you can grind. I mean, there's drops to it, but with Coliseum, it was more so just get new best in slot backpack and keep going. I think it was more so. Yeah, it wasn't really. Yeah, exactly. It's not. It's Coliseum. I mean, well, it was fun. I mean, it's not long. I think a raid is like at the end of the day, they can't. There isn't anything crazy. I think that they'll do with a raid besides just like OSRs isn't in a position to add a ton of crazy mechanics because there's not a bunch of counter you can do. It's more so. It's along the lines of like they can increase health and stuff, but I don't know. I think a new skill is kind of what, even if people don't want it, it's what they need. Like, yes, would raids 4 be awesome? Yeah, don't get me wrong. The next raid will be awesome, but it's kind of like you said, where eventually you'll finish it. And I think watching the race for new rank 1 will be very cool to see. I wonder how that'll shake out because it's going to come down to who can discover shit the fastest and then kind of who can figure out the best training methods. I think it'll be cool. And I think it'll drum up a lot of buzz for OSRs, which will be exciting. I kill these until I get this range level, and then I think I'll call it for the night. But no, I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot they can do. I do hope that. I mean, obviously, everyone wants sailing to be good, right? You want it to be good. You don't want it to be shit. I think everyone wants it to be good, because if it's shit, then damn, that's how many dev hours just gone. That they could have been working on something else. So I really want it to be good, and I think it'll be good for the game. It's just how well can they execute it? Not hitting anything on this fella. I think the problem with endgame updates is it caters to current player base, but it doesn't attract new players, if that makes any sense, right? So I think about something. If you think back to like Crack the Clue 1, where it's like anyone can be the first person to get there. Obviously, like it's more likely than not it's going to be someone who's played the game, but it's like anyone you can start today and be the first person to like complete this skill or see this thing. I think that's something that's valuable to like the game overall. I think the problem with the current player base is a lot of people are at that like end game state, and like you can only do so many raids for a cosmetic before it's like, what am I doing? So I see that, but I do think we need to. I think we need to expand into something newer, something that like anyone can enjoy, and can drum up some talk about OSRS again. Don't get me wrong, we're killing it with numbers, but long haul, you want a ton of players, right? Like if you got home from work every day and you saw the servers were full, that's where you want to be in this game. Where there are more new players every day than you can count. But right now I don't think we're there. I think it's a lot of the new accounts you see are people doing what I'm doing. It's like you're bored of your main or you're bored of your iron, so you make something new. Yeah, that's the sad reality of it. And like at the end of the day, they get our money, right? Like how did they get the way you get a bigger dev team is you get a bigger player base, and the way you get a bigger player base isn't catering to the last thing someone's going to do. It's catering to the first experience. Like it's almost like that first handshake to a new player. It's like, how do you get them to buy membership or buy bonds or something like that? So I think, yeah, I think there's been such a focus lately on that mid to end game. Like there's been some new low level stuff like Scurious, but like even then that's still like a boss. Like how do you get a person who's never logged into this game before, which there ain't many left. Like RuneScape is not a new game, right? Like a lot of people have played this game, and like how do you get someone who hasn't played in 15 years to log back in? Or how do you get a high school kid to pick this game up now? Because it is a grind, and it's not, COD, where it's every game is going to offer you a different reward. There's always going to be, high octane, high energy. Like, this is a slow game. It's grind. Like, it's grindscape. So how do you get someone into that? I think you got to have something where it's like nobody's done this before. So you're on an even playing field with everyone. I think that's realistically the way it's got to be. But what do I know? I'm just some guy who plays RuneScape for fun. This is looking like it's going to be our last demon of the night. Get one more range level on the day. Maybe we'll get lucky, pull a rune chain. That would be sensational. Or a Laron's key. Laron's key would be fantastic. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, you don't get that. You don't get that 2-hour gratification. You get that 2-year gratification, right? Like, but how do you get... I don't... The only things that we have that, like, you get that 2-hour gratification, that 1-hour gratification, right? You get leagues, which his number go up really fast. But that's, like, dedicated players play that. I think the only thing that old school has that, like, draws people back, I think, is Dead Man. I think that's the only thing that, like, is truly bringing people back to the game. And I don't even know if it does that crazily good anymore. I think it did. I don't know if it still does, just with how Clan Man mode it became. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it used to have such a big pool. Like, membership rates would go through the roof for that month when Deadman was out, to the point where they were running a Deadman every 4 months, 3 months. There was a tournament going on. There was prizes for it. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything that has that quick gratification outside of, like, those seasonal game modes, where, like, you put in a little bit of time and you get a lot out of it. Here you put in a little bit of time and you get a range level. Like, I've been live now for 3 hours. I got 1 range level today, and that's about it. Speaking of, birdhouses, are they up? Let's check. Where are my timers? Birdhouses. Yep, they're up. So we'll do that quick before we wrap up for the night. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't, that doesn't keep people around. You need something that will keep people around. I don't know what that is. Like I said, I don't know what would keep. What the fuck is that? On XCal. Alright, fellas. Well, with that, I'm going to wrap up for the night. I got to get to bed. Got work in the morning. But I appreciate you all tuning in for the night. If you're watching live, make sure to give us a follow. If you're watching the VOD later, make sure to give us a like and a sub. Appreciate everyone who made it this far. Take care. If you're on live, have a good night. I'll talk to y'all later. See yous.